Dr. Gladys West. Dr. Gladys Mae West Brown, born in 1930, is an American mathematician known for her contributions to the mathematical modeling of the shape of the Earth and her work on the development of the satellite geodesy models that were eventually incorporated into the Global Positioning System, GPS. West was inducted into the United States Air Force Hall of Fame in 2018. Dr. West was born as Gladys Mae Brown in Sutherland, Virginia, in Dinwiddie County, a rural county of Richmond. Her family was an African-American farming family in a community of sharecroppers. Her mother worked at a tobacco factory, and her father was a farmer who also worked for the railroad. West realized early on that she did not want to work in the tobacco fields or factories like the rest of her family, and decided that education would be her way out. At West High School, the top 2 students of each graduating class received full-ride scholarships to Virginia State College, now formerly University, a historically black public university. West worked hard and graduated in 1948 with the title of valedictorian. She was initially unsure what college major to pursue at VSU, as she had excelled in all her subjects in high school. She was encouraged to major in science or math because of their difficulty, and West ultimately chose to study mathematics, a subject mostly studied at her college by men. She also became a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. West graduated in 1952 with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. After graduating, she taught math and science for 2 years in Waverly, Virginia. West then returned to VSU to complete her Master's of Mathematics degree, graduating in 1955. Afterwards, she briefly took another teaching position in Martinsville, Virginia. She met and married her husband, Ira West, at the Naval Service Warfare Center, Dahlgren Division, where he also worked as a mathematician. They were 2 of only 4 black employees at the time. They were married in 1957. They had 3 children and 7 grandchildren. As of February 2018, West lives in King George County, Virginia. In 2008, West completed a PhD via distance learning program with Virginia Tech. West continues to prefer using a paper map over a tracking system, saying she still trusts her brain above all. Her career. In 1956, West was hired to work at the Naval Proving Ground in Dahlgren, Virginia, now called the Naval Service Warfare Center, where she was the second black woman ever hired and one of the only 4 black employees. West was a programmer in the Naval Service Warfare Center Dahlgren Division for large-scale computers and a project manager for data processing systems used in the analysis of satellite data. Concurrently, West earned a second master's degree in public administration from the University of Oklahoma. In the early 1960s, she participated in an award-winning astronomical study that proved the regularity of Pluto's motion relative to Neptune. Subsequently, West began to analyze data from satellites, putting together altimeter models of the Earth's shape. She became project manager for the CSAT radar Almetry project, the first satellite that could remotely sense oceans. West consistently put in extra hours, cutting her team's processing time in half. She was recommended for commendation in 1979. From the mid-1970s through the 1980s, West programmed an IBM computer to deliver increasingly precise calculations to model the shape of the Earth, an ellipsoid with irregularities known as the geoid. Generating an extremely accurate model required her to employ complex algorithms to account for variations in gravitational tidal and other forces that distorts Earth's shape. West's data ultimately became the basis for the Global Positioning System, GPS. In 1986, West published data processing system specifications for the GeoSat satellite radar altimeter, a 51-page technical report from the Naval Service Weapons Center, NSWC. The guide was published to explain how to increase the accuracy of the estimation of geoid height and vertical deflection, important components of satellite geodesy. This was achieved by processing the data created from the radio altimeter on the GeoSat satellite, which went into orbit on March 12, 1984. West worked at Dahlgren for 42 years, retiring in 1998. After retiring, she completed a PhD in public administration from Virginia Tech. Her legacy: West's vital contributions to GPS technology were rediscovered when a member of West sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha read a short biography Gladys had submitted for an alumni function. West was inducted into the United States Air Force Hall of Fame in 2018, one of the highest honors bestowed by Air Force Space Command, AFSPC. The AFSPC press release at the time called her one of the so-called hidden figures, part of the team who did computing for the U.S. military in the era before electronic systems. A reference to the 2016 book by Margaret Lee Shetterly, which was adapted into the film Hidden Figures, Captain Godfrey Weeks, commanding officer at the Naval Service Warfare Center, Dahlgren Division in 2018, described the role played by West in the development of the global positioning system. She rose through the ranks, worked on the satellite geodesy, and contributed to the accuracy of GPS and the measurement of satellite data. As Gladys West started her career as a mathematician at Dahlgren in 1956, she'll likely have no idea that her work would impact the world for decades to come. West agreed, saying that she had no idea at the time that her work would affect so many. When you're working every day, you're not thinking what impact this is going to have on the world. You're thinking, I've got to get this right. West was selected by the BBC as part of their 100 Women of 2018. Congratulations to Dr. Gladys West. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. Leave a comment. Did you know about Dr. West? What were you surprised to hear about her? And give me some information that you found out about her in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.